Full ahead!
No blood. Anywhere.
What happened on this ship? It's like they just walked out.
He's intact. No trauma, no marks, pupils fixed.
He's dead?
Very.
And where's the rest of them?
Arrived at the radio room. The operator who sent the final SOS, hand still on the key, face twisted in the same panic as the others. Captain Van Rooven made the call, tow her in, learn what happened. But the
Captain, their hearts didn't fail and there are no toxins. Every organ just stopped, like someone told them to.
What killed them, Artur?
The will to live, Captain, it just vanished.
What's in God's name? This doesn't make sense. No heart attack, no poison, everything's intact. It's like the system got a shutdown command. What the hell killed them, Artur? They died from the absence of the will to live. The brain just stopped.
Their bodies are perfect. The organs, they just stopped working. It's as if the system received a shutdown command. Their bodies are perfect. The organs, they just stopped working. It's as if the system received a shutdown command.
The distress call wasn't really a call at all. It was just silence. The ship, the Win had vanished from radar and then reappeared adrift, several kilometers off its expected course. Captain Elias and his crew aboard the Salvador were the first to arrive. Elias felt something strange in the air even before he saw the hull. The sea was unnaturally calm, too calm for that region. It felt as if the ocean itself was holding its breath, waiting. They docked and boarded the Win. The first thing Elias noticed was the smell. It wasn't the smell of death nor of abandonment. It was the smell of interrupted life. Fresh coffee sat in the pot, still warm. In the galley, the table was set and last night's stew was nearly ready. It was as if the crew had stopped mid-sentence. The rescue team split up. Elias headed straight for the bridge. He found the helmsman seated, hands still on the controls. His eyes were open, fixed on the horizon, but they saw nothing. He was dead. Elias called for Dr. Arthur, who came running. The shock was overwhelming. The body was intact. There was no blood, no wound. The helmsman looked as if he were merely tired. They searched the entire ship. All 22 crew members were there. The radio operator with the headset still on. The chief engineer holding a wrench. The cook seated with a spoon near his mouth. All dead, frozen in their positions, as if they had been switched off by remote control. Dr. Arthur examined them one by one. He was pale. "Captain," he said hoarsely, "this doesn't make sense. There was no heart attack, no poison. Their bodies are perfect, the organs. They just stopped working. It's as if the system received a shutdown command. What the hell killed them, Arthur?" Elias asked, a chill running through him that had nothing to do with the sea. The doctor looked at the cook's body, then back at Elias. "They died from the absence of the will to live, Captain. It's the only explanation. The brain simply decided all at once that it was no longer worth breathing." Elias felt the weight of those words. People don't die like that. Not on purpose. There had to be something more. He went to the Vencedor**'s captain's cabin. The logbook was open. The last entry was short, written in a firm hand, but it ended in a trembling scrawl. *Day 14. The horizon is different. We have seen something that was denied to us our entire lives. It is beautiful. It is the answer. There is no reason to keep sailing. There is no reason for anything. The final word was just a smear of ink. Elias returned to the bridge. The compass was frozen, pointing east toward nothing. He followed the line of sight of the dead helmsman. The sun was high, but the sky in that direction was strangely gray. Elias looked at the horizon, the exact point the Vencedor** had been heading toward. He saw it. It wasn't a sea monster. It wasn't a ghost ship. It was nothing he could name. It was a stain of color that defied nature, a shade of deep blue that seemed to swallow light instead of reflecting it. It had no defined shape, yet it was immense, filling the boundary between sea and sky. In that instant, staring at that silent, terrifying perfection, Elias felt it. He felt the truth the captain of the Vencedor* had written about. He felt the weight of every effort he had ever made in his life. Why struggle? Why fix the engine? Why go home? That stain on the horizon spoke without words. telling him that all struggle was meaningless, that happiness was a cruel joke. His body grew heavy, his knees trembled. His breathing became shallow. He felt a deep peace, but it was the peace of total surrender, the invitation to simply sit down and let his heart stop. The will to live was draining out of him like fine sand. He blinked, the vision burning into his retinas. The last shred of survival instinct, he shouted, turning his face away from the window and explained. He only screamed at the boat pilot to move away from the Vencedor to flee from that horizon. Elias didn't look back until the Vencedor would continue drifting, perfect and full of the dead, like a to come from inside the ship, but from the perfect final vision of meaninglessness waiting on the horizon. And the worst part was this: if you looked at it for too long, it invited you to give up as well. The sea Elias explosion. The team arrived at the radio room. There was the operator who sent the final SOS, hands still on the telegraph, face contorted in the same panic as the others. The atmosphere was strangely cold, despite the tropical heat of 40 degrees. The captain of the Silver Star decided to tow the ship to investigate ashore. But the Ourang Medan had other plans. Suddenly, smoke began to billow from cargo hold number 4. The rescue team cut the mooring lines and fled desperately. Seconds later, boom! The Ourang Medan exploded with colossal violence. The ship was lifted from the water and disappeared into the depths, taking its secrets with it. The theories: what killed that crew? Skeptics say it was carbon monoxide from a faulty boiler. But that doesn't explain the expressions of extreme terror. The most widely accepted theory involves a secret and illegal cargo. It is said that the ship was carrying chemical waste from Unit 731 or potassium cyanide. A mixture of seawater and nitroglycerin could have caused the paralysis and explosion.
Or could it be something darker? Natural infrasound from the ocean causing madness? Or a supernatural force that didn't want that cargo to reach its destination? The official record of the Ourang Medan? Or could it